going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Since opening our doors in 1904, Builtwell Bank has existed to be the local economic engine for the communities we serve. No matter if you're buying a car, saving for retirement, or finally buying that forever home, Builtwell Bank is here to help. From personal checking and savings accounts to a full suite of business and commercial banking with treasury management services, we'll make sure you'll have a dedicated Builtwell banker that understands your unique needs and stands by you every step of the way. No matter where you are in Tennessee or Northwest Georgia, there's likely a Builtwell Bank location nearby. Come see us and let our dedicated financial team help you with all of your banking needs. Member FDIC.
For the best meal from south of the border, head to Cocina Real in Puente Grande for lunch and dinner. With a wide array of mouth-watering entrees, there's something for everyone on the menu. And you can't forget the cheese dip. They'll treat you like family, and you'll never leave hungry. Make Cocina Real Mexican Restaurant and Puente Grande Mexican Restaurant your choice for authentic cuisine, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Welcome to Employee Resources Credit Union, where you're more than just a number, you're family. We provide financial solutions that rise above those of traditional banks. With roots stretching back to 1964, we've served 4 generations during constant industry changes. We're known for our low fees and incredible rates. Join us and experience the credit union difference. ERCU, not for profit, for service.
There's a reason owners Tyler and Cindy McDowell chose the name In Service for their towing business. They did because it's their goal to be in service for you on the day that you need them the most. In-Service Towing is now known far and wide for their response time because minutes matter when you're broken down. Or their 24/7 availability, you can call them anytime for service. Their professional team with years of experience and their fairness, plus their know-how in dealing with the unexpected. But the thing that In-Service is known best for is how they treat their customers, and that's like family. When you need them, call them 931-843-9098.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. A family-owned business with a long history of serving the region. We're a one-stop home furnishings destination. We feature brands you know, competitively priced, backed by professional installation and service. You can trust that we'll take good care of you before and after the sale. For your home, shop smart. Shop McMaster's Home Gallery today.
Since 1955, Evers Construction has been the company folks have trusted for residential and commercial construction projects. Today, Evers is still the leader in building and is just as committed to maintaining. From residential to commercial and industrial, Evers' team of experts stands ready to install, service, and repair all your HVAC and plumbing needs. Specializing in leak repair, maintenance, air duct cleaning and repair, air handler service, drain cleaning, gas line work, emergency unit repair, inspections, and more. Evers Construction offers a preventative maintenance package to keep your home or business cool in the summer and warm in the winter. Trained, trusted, reliable. For more information or to schedule an appointment with the pros who know, phone 931-762-3593 or visit eversconstructionco.com. Evers Construction Company in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Pat's Cafe and Catering has been proudly serving customers in Lawrenceburg since 1987. For 4 generations, our family-run cafe has served up delicious breakfast and lunch favorites with friendly service and a welcoming atmosphere. We also offer full-service catering and can help to make your next party or event a success. For great food and friendly faces, visit us today at Pat's Cafe and Catering.
Juarez Tile Pros and Remodeling can help you with all your home remodeling and construction needs. They specialize in custom walk-in showers and floors, and no job is too big for their expert team. Licensed and insured, call Juarez Tile Pros and Remodeling today, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
You know, Story and Lee Furniture is not just some huge chain store, but we do have a 144,000 square foot showroom right here in Leoma, Tennessee. The Story family has worked together in the business now for 55 years. And a familiar face is here to help you with whatever you need. That's what being a part of the community right here in the Tennessee Valley means. And if you have an issue, we're right here to take care of it. And don't forget free delivery. We invite you to come see us. We're Story and Lee Furniture.
Efficiency, reliability, accuracy. Move forward with your real estate sale or purchase with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County, the most experienced closing team around. Working with clients locally and throughout the state, we offer a wide range of services, including the expertise of an on-staff attorney, backed by our more than 49 years experience in titles and closings. We get the job done on time at a fair price and ensure every last detail is correct. Our goal is to give you peace of mind. When you work with us, you work with people who live where you do. We understand the importance of the real estate community and strive to build strong relationships with all parties involved in the process. Whether you're buying a home, selling a business, acquiring land, or anything in between, you're in good hands with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County.
Put the most experienced closing team on your side. Contact Title and Escrow of Lawrence County today.
Working with Gina was great because she really knows this area. I gave her the specifications of what I was looking for, and she took me right to my forever home.
I met Gina when she sold my son's home within 5 days after it hit the market. With my home, from the day the sign hit the yard to the day we signed the papers, Gina was there every step of the way. Her involvement in the sale of my home was the best decision that I made.
We never felt like Gina was pushing us to make a deal with a buyer. She knew what we wanted, and she worked diligently to get us the best offer for our properties.
Working hard for my clients to make their dreams come true. Let me work for you.
Make your lawn a legacy. At Legacy Lawn and Landscapes, we put more than 16 years of experience into your goals. We won't meet your expectations, we'll exceed them. We offer consultation, installation, maintenance, hardscapes, construction, and land clearing services. Owner John and Jamie Brewer with their team are dedicated to providing the highest quality landscape services to commercial and residential clients in Middle Tennessee. Service, teamwork, results. That's how you leave a legacy.
Hey guys, I'm Kyle Hammock, General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, your Chevy GMC dealer in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. I'm from Marshall County, Tennessee, where I went to Cornersville High School. I attended Cumberland University. After Cumberland, I went into the United States Marine Corps to serve the country. After that, I went right back into the car business. I'm very familiar with the car business. I have been around the car business pretty much my entire life. And my commitment to you is to ensure the most competitive new and used vehicle prices on the market, as well as the best service around. Well, we'll treat you like family here at Heritage Automotive in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
The Raptor Series from Hustler Turf. A premium line of residential mowers designed with a wide stance for operator comfort. A one-piece 11-gauge steel frame and welded steel deck for added durability. Finished off with premium Kawasaki V-twin power. We are Hustler Turf, and this is Hustler Country.
At Smith Tax and Business Service, we offer many services. Along with personal income tax prep, we also offer tax preparation for corporations and partnerships. If you're a small business and looking for some extra help, give us a shout and we'll get you fixed up. Call Mary Beth Smith, Marion Matthews, Brooklyn Bates, or Michelle Staggs to find out how we can help you. Located at 208 Pulaski Street, phone 931-244-6633.
Financial advisor Scott Beasley knows time spent with family is everything. As a founder of Beasley Wealth Management, his mission is to give clients the freedom to enjoy time with family without the burden of financial concerns. A local of Lawrenceburg, Scott deeply values building relationships with clients, ensuring they make informed decisions concerning asset management, tax planning, and retirement planning. Offering a free initial consultation, Beasley Wealth Management helps clients pursue their aspirations with confidence.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretta, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody back to Tom Cruise Field, day number 2 of the American Legion Tennessee State 15U State Tournament. Our first game here of the day, an elimination game featuring the 2 teams that led off the tournament yesterday between Gallatin and Scotts Hill. AJ Good on the X Sports Network here. Hayden Burks will be our producer extraordinaire here for game number 1. These two very familiar with each other. Again, as I mentioned, met in game 1 yesterday. Scotts Hill coming out on top of that one, winning it 9-7 before eventually falling to Columbia in the nightcap last night, 17-2. Let's take a look at the starting lineup. Starting first for Gallatin, post 17. Leading off at third base, Rylan Watson. Batting second at shortstop, Mateo Partlow. Batting third, the second baseman, Alex O'Neill. Batting fourth, the center fielder, Finn Daniel. Batting fifth and catching, Chasen Daniels. Batting sixth in right field, Wrigley Daniels. Batting seventh at first base, Christian Branscombe. Batting eighth in left field, Brent Williams. Batting at ninth and pitching will be Jonathan Moore. Rounding out the lineup, the extra hitter, and Brody Cruz. For Scotts Hill, post 243, leading off the extra hitter, Walker Aston. Batting second at shortstop, Webb White. Batting third, the designated hitter, Grayson Jones. Batting fourth, the first baseman, Easton Thompson. Batting fifth and pitching, Taylor Lawler. Batting sixth at third base, Reagan Halter. Batting seventh in left field, Levi Davis. Batting eighth at second base, Caden Hollowell. Batting ninth in right field. And rounding out the lineup in center field will be Maddox Robbins. Wallace will be behind the plate for post 243 here tonight. That's Sam Wallace. Get a little bit of pitching action, a little bit more depth this time around for Scotts Hill. Yesterday was a bit of a struggle for that side. They pitched 9 of the 10 guys that they brought here yesterday. And this time a little bit more depth, a couple more guys more in the dugout this time around. Gallatin yesterday, fielding errors, base running mistakes cost him in that game. Also some unfortunate walks at the worst possible time, but trying to right the ship. Winner of this game will get Columbia. Post 19 in the championship. We'll have to beat them twice, so if they win at the 7:30 game, we'll be back here once again tomorrow. So Taylor Lawler, leading the starting pitcher for Scotts Hill, started against Columbia yesterday and struggled to get out of the first inning. First pitch he throws here to the leadoff hitter, and Rylan Watson is a ball. The best game of the two was the first one yesterday. Next pitch on the outside corner for strike one. Scotts Hill got out to a 6-2 lead before Gallatin tied it in the top of the 6th inning, but Scotts Hill put on a big rally in the bottom half to eventually take the lead and close it out in the 7th. Next pitch is low and away, 2-1 the count. Lawler able to pitch. He didn't throw over 30 pitches in the game against Columbia yesterday, so he's able to go here once again today. Ground ball sent over the left side. Play by the third baseman, throws over to first in time, and that's the first out of the inning. Good play over there at third by Reagan Halter. One gone here in the top of the first inning. Brings up Mateo Partlow. Partlow, who batted towards the bottom of the order yesterday, getting the call up here. The left-hander batting second here in the early evening. Beautiful day here at Tom Cruise Field. A little bit of a breeze blowing out to left field, about 5 to 10 miles an hour. Not going to make much of a difference out here. First pitch is low for ball one. Comes a 1-0. That hits the outside corner. 1-1 now the count. Comes the 1-1 from Lawler. And one hops in the dirt. Now 2-1 the count. Walks were a big issue all day yesterday for Scotts Hill. 11 in the game actually, against Gallatin. And over 15 against Columbia. 2-1. In the dirt again. 3-1 hitters count here for Partlow. Scotts Hill changing up the uniforms. Yesterday were in camo tops, red letters. Now rocking the white uniforms, black sleeves, black tops, gold numerals. Gallatin wore blue tops yesterday, red tops today. 3-1. Misses in for ball four. First base runner of the game will be Partlow. Heads over to first base. 1 on, 1 out here in the top of the first inning. Brings up the second baseman, Alex O'Neill. Neil with a decent game yesterday, a couple of RBIs. First pitch here from Lawler. This is high for ball one. Here's a 1-0. And ripped down the left field line in fair. That goes off to the shins of the left fielder. Partlow taking off for third. Here's the throw. It is in time. And so is the tag, and he is out at third base. So now 2 gone. The runner at second base. A good play out there in left field by Levi Davis. Misplayed it originally, but able to get him at third. Brings up Finn Daniel, the center fielder. Wasn't here yesterday. In the cleanup spot here this afternoon. First pitch misses a bit high for ball one. Here's a 1-0. It's in the dirt. 2-0 now the count. Next pitch on the outside corner. 2-1 now. Daniel's a left-handed hitting center fielder. Pick off, nobody there. Don't think he had much of a chance to get him anyways. Here's a 2-1. That misses away, gets away from Wallace. Runner will advance to third on the wild pitch. First run of the game now 90 feet away here for Gallatin post 17. Lawler losing his hat in the process. Next pitch. Swung on and missed for strike two. Full count now. Daniels with a big swing there. Next pitch. Misses away for ball four. And that puts runners on the corners now. 2 outs. Here in the top of the first inning. Good opportunity here for Chase and Daniels, the catcher. And I guess the only one in the lineup that didn't get the white pants memo. It's all right. It looks good anyways. Yeah. You don't get penalized a strike, so, could be worse. First pitch, that one is down the middle for strike one. Here's the 0-1. Curveball right on the inside corner. First breaking ball we've really seen from Lawler here in the first inning, and paints it. The 0-2. Misses in. 1-2 now the count. Here's a 1-2. Runner takes off. Ground ball, but foul. 1-2 now the count. Comes another 1-2 from Lawler. And that hits his bat. That is the fourth time in 2 days that has happened. And, but we've all been victim to it, unfortunately. Yeah. You were a pitcher, that's why. Yeah. One, two again. Swung on and missed for strike three, and that one will end the inning. Gallatin strands two in the top of the first inning. No scores. We go to the bottom half. It's coming up next here on the Exports Network.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm. with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Let me tell you about a place that has it all for your home, bedroom, kitchen, lawn, and more. It's a home-owned and home-operated business that's been around for over 70 years, so you know they're doing something right. At Swap and Shop Center in Lawrenceburg, you'll find top name brands for every room of your house, and top brands for the outside too. Looking for appliances, televisions, couches, safes, bedding, mowers, and well, the list goes on. So make the drive today to 824 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg and be treated right.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at the Tennessee 15U American Legion State Tournament, we go to the bottom of the first inning. No score between Gallatin post 17 and Scotts Hill post 243. Top of the order due up for Scotts Hill with Aston, White, and Jones. Jonathan Moore on the mound for Gallatin to start things off. Left-hander's first pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Here's the 0-1, and that one will miss low. Evens up the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Winner of this game will get Columbia post 19. That game will be hopefully around 7:30. Probably a little bit later, more than likely, but, you know, a man can dream. Here's a 1-1. Way high and in. 2-1 the count. Aston, who putting on a show yesterday, threw out 3 Gallatin runners. 2 at second, 1 at third yesterday. Showed off the bat, showed off his fielding ability. Extra hitter in game number 1. Next pitch misses low, 3-1. A lot of speed for a catcher as well. You know, Wallace getting the start here against Gallatin. Might see a change. They did a lot of position changes yesterday. 3-1. Ground ball, slow low roller over to third. Fielded by Watson, throws over to first in time, and that will be the first out of the inning. Good play by Watson over at third, fielding the slow roller and getting it over to first in time. 1 gone in the bottom of the first, brings up the shortstop and Webb White. On the roster today, wasn't here a day ago, but comes at a pretty good time here tonight. So Scotts Hill, instead of just 10 guys, now has 11. First pitch to the shortstop. That is in the dirt for ball 1. So 1-0. Breaking ball misses high. 2-0 now the count. Here's a 2-0. Ground ball down the left field line and fair. White rounding first. He's going to take off for second. Here comes the throw. It will not be in time, and White will pick up a 1-out double. Good piece of hitting, putting it right down the left field line. And got the right guy up to drive him in Grayson Jones. Jones with a bunch of RBIs and base hits showed off his power here yesterday. Runner on second, one out, the bottom of the first. Scotts Hill looking to strike first. First pitch, and that will get away from the catcher. White will take off for third, and now the first run of the game for either side is now 90 feet away. Here's the 1-0. That misses high. 2-0 now the count. So far through 10 pitches, Moore has thrown 7 balls. Hasn't been able to get ahead of any of the first 3 batters he's faced. Here's a 2-0. And that is in. So it's 3-0. Jones almost went around, but able to keep the bat back. Here's the 3-0. Sent in the air into shallow right. That could be trouble. And that will get down for a base hit. White will make his way home. And Jones will come up with a 1-out RBI single. And Scotts Hill leads at 1-0. Right fielder didn't see it. And the center fielder, in a way, didn't read it that well. Anyway, for Jones, it's another hit and another RBI. Brings up the cleanup hitter, the first baseman in Easton Thompson. Thompson had a decent day yesterday. Did have a double off the left field wall in that first game against Gallatin. 1 on, 1 out. First pitch here from Moore. This one sent over to short, and a good play by the shortstop, and a good job by Partlow, and he will get the lead runner. Diving stop and a good flip over to second. 2 gone. Now brings up the opposing pitcher and Taylor Lawler. Well, they're going to try to help his own cause with that bright pink bat. You could probably see that from my house not too far from here. First pitch misses high and away for ball 1. It's almost burning my retinas. And a pickoff, and it looks like they got Thompson. The throw over to second will be in time. No! Never held on to the ball, and now he's off the back, and now he's out. So didn't hold on to the ball. Thompson thought he was out, then he made sure he was out. So that one will end the inning. Scotts Hill strikes first in the bottom of the first. They lead at 1-0 as we go to the top of the second. Next on the X Sports Network.
Hey Lawrenceburg, looking for something new? Come to Happy G's, located at 210 East Gain Street. We have pitching machines, batting cages, and even indoor golf. Powered by TrackMan, our system is perfect for practice or play. With over 300 courses as well as multiple mini games, it is perfect for all ages and abilities. We even offer packages for group events such as birthday parties and business lunches. So let's go. Come get your game on indoors at Happy G's.
The Summit of Lawrenceburg is the premier senior and assisted living community in the region. The Summit makes it home for you or your loved one with diverse suites that welcome and encourage community, plus gathering spaces, neighborhoods, daily activities, and a wonderful staff that supports you every day.
Hi, I'm Tara Blue. I'm the new director of the Summit, and we would like to invite you and your family to come and tour our facility. We would love to see you here.
Make your property rock and roll with services from G&S Excavating, specializing in white sand, compost, mulch, topsoil, landscape gravel, and steel landscape edging. Turn to the pros who know how to make your project shine with years of experience. The best part is they're locally owned and operated. Choose from a vast selection of mulch and rock from their conveniently located facility at number 3 Valley Road in Lawrenceburg, just off Buffalo Road. Phone 931-279-3841 and get started today.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back here to Tom Cruise Field here in the Tennessee American Legion 15U State Tournament. We go to the top of the first. Scotts Hill, post 243, leading Gallatin, post 17, 1-2-0. Due up here for Gallatin in the top of the second will be Wrigley Daniels, Christian Branscombe, and Brent Williams, 6, 7, and 8. Taylor Lawler in the first inning gave up no runs off a hit, pair of walks, and a strikeout through 23 pitches. Daniels, decent day yesterday. First pitch here, slow roller down the left field line, but foul for strike one. Winner of this gets Columbia later tonight, around 7:30. Here's the 0-1. That is down the middle for strike two. 0-2. Lawler working ahead here of Wrigley Daniels. Best name in the tournament so far. I might be biased. Here's the 0-2. This one sent up the middle. Good play by Hollowell. Throws over to first in time, and that will be the first out of the inning. One gone here in the top of the second. Brings up the first baseman and Christian Branscombe. Part of that big comeback yesterday for this team. He was on the mound during that. First pitch here from Lawler. Swung on and missed for strike one. Here's the 0-1. It's in the dirt. 1-1 now the count. Major League Baseball All-Star Game going down tonight at Atlanta. Shout out to Cal Raleigh, first catcher to ever win the Home Run Derby. Put on a heck of a performance last night, continuing his great season. Next pitch fouled away. 1-2 now the count. Also the conclusion of the Major League Baseball draft. All 20 rounds wrapped up yesterday. 1-2. Tapper, slow roller, but leaks foul. And the count will stay where it is. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Lawler much more efficient what he was yesterday against Columbia when he struggled to find the strike zone. Been a bit different story this time around through 30 pitches, 17 strikes, 13 balls. Not going to worry about pitch counts when your season is on the line here. Here's a 1-2. That misses low. Evens up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fifth pitch of the at-bat. Another toasty day out on the field. And a toasty day in the press box as well. Two. That one is sent over the third base dugout. Good battle here between Lawler and Branscombe. Two. Swung on and missed for strike three. Throw over to first is in time, and that's the second out of the inning. Second strikeout of the game, second out of the inning. 2 gone here in the top of the second. Brings up the left fielder and Brent Williams. Williams, who had an RBI yesterday's game. First pitch. That is in there for strike one. Next pitch. And check swing foul for strike two. Another one of those wish you didn't offer at it sort of deals. On a pitch way high and in. Comes the 0-2. Right down the middle for strike three, and that one will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Gallatin in the top of the second inning. Scotts Hill leads it 1-0 as we go to the bottom half next on the X Sports Network.
The storm doesn't ask. It takes. It tests. It pushes everything to its limit. Some things are built different. Some things are built to last. Tested by the elements. Proven by time. Engineered for whatever comes next. Summertown Metals. Strength in every storm. Building dreams that last.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back to Tom Cruise Field as we go to the bottom of the second inning here with Scotts Hill post 243 leading Gallatin post 17 a 1-2-0. 5-6-7 due up for Scotts Hill here in the bottom of the second inning. Taylor Lawler, Reagan Halter, and Levi Davis. Lawler, who was left at the plate when Easton Thompson was, well, he was picked off, then he took second, thought he was out, got up to go back to the dugout, then eventually was tagged out, so that's how the bottom of the first inning ended. Jonathan Moore back on the mound through just 14 pitches, two hits, and gave up a run. The first pitch here to Lawler is a curveball that misses him for ball one. The 1-0. And reaches out for it, but fouls it back. 1-1 now the count. Here's a 1-1. This one is sent in the center field. And that's going to get over his head. Lawler heading towards second, and he will lead off the inning with the double. Finn Daniel out in center. Originally thought he was going to make the play there at the medium deep level, and turns out to be a little bit deeper than what he anticipated, and it got over his head. Brings up Reagan Halter, the third baseman. Scotts Hill already with the runner in scoring position in back-to-back innings. First pitch, swung on a miss for strike one. Good pitch there from Moore. Late life to it, diving out of the way, almost like a sinker there. Working ahead here of the hitter. Now a pickoff attempt, not in time. Here's the 0-1. Swung on a miss for strike two. Another good pitch there from Moore. Good deception on that fastball. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3 in the first out of the inning, but the ball gets away. The throw to first will not be in time. That's going to get down the line. That's going to bring home Lawler. And Halter on his way to second, and Scotts Hill extends its lead out to 2-0. So a untimely error there from Gallatin. Puts a runner on second base, nobody out, and Scotts Hill with runs in back-to-back innings. Unfortunate there for Moore, gets the strikeout, but ends up in the same situation now with a different batter. It's Levi Davis, the left fielder, showed some pop yesterday at a triple in the game against Gallatin. First pitch here, the curveball fouled down the left field line for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. This one sent in the center. Daniel misplays it again. That's over his head. Halter going to round third. He's going to score easily. Davis taking off for third, and the relay will not be in time. And Davis back-to-back days with the triple. This one comes with an RBI. Scotts Hill leads it 3-0. Ball well hit by Davis, misplayed in center. And that gives Scotts Hill 2 runs with a runner on third, nobody out. Brings up Caden Hollowell, had 3 RBIs in the game against Gallatin yesterday. Don't be fooled by the size of him. He makes really good contact. First pitch misses low for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Misses away. 2-0 the count. Misses in. Good play by Barnes behind the plate. 3-0 the count now to Hollowell. Corner infield playing in. Middle infield back at their normal spots. It's in there for strike 1 as it gets away from Barnes, but Davis is going to stay put at third base. Comes a 3-1. Hollowell gets a piece of it and bloops it in between first and second. Nobody there. Hollowell safe. Davis is going to score, and Hollowell gets an infield single and an RBI. It's a 4-0 Scotts Hill lead. Defensively, nothing going Gallatin's way here in the bottom of the third inning. Now, runner on first is Hollowell on that head-first slide. Went face first there. One of the coaches for Gallatin making his way out to the mound to talk to Moore. As they give Hollowell had to exit the game as he was pitching yesterday to look like he was about to throw up, but it looks like he turned out to be okay. Looks like we will be getting a pitching change, and we will. So while that goes down, we will take a break here on the X Sports Network.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we've provided outstanding residential and commercial services through Southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air, when you need us, we'll be there.
At Florida Mid-South Realty, we pride ourselves on our family values, professional service, and a deep local knowledge. With a small town feel and a personal touch, we're here to help you navigate the real estate process with ease. Whether buying, selling, or renting, you can trust us to guide you every step of the way. And don't forget to catch Florida Rockstars, our live podcast every Tuesday morning at 8. Florida Rockstars, rocking the real estate news and all things local. Florida Mid-South Realty, your hometown real estate experts.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back here to Tom Cruise Field as we're still here in the bottom of the second inning. New pitcher into the game will be Brent Williams for Gallatin post 17. Comes in for Jonathan Moore. Gave up 4 runs off 5 hits with a strikeout. Here it's a 1-on, nobody out situation. 9-0 hitter Jaden Reed at the plate. 4-0 is Scotts Hill lead here in this elimination game. And that first pitch misses in for ball 1. Some defensive miscues and lots of other things going on here in the early going. Next pitch, and that's going to hit him. But it's 2-on with nobody out here in the bottom of the second inning. Brings up the center fielder, Maddox Robbins. So Robbins, a 10-hole hitter, top of the order waiting on deck. First pitch, that misses low and away for ball 1. The next pitch is lined in the right field and down for a base hit. Hollowell rounding third. He's going to come around to score. Reed on his way to third base, and Scotts Hill on fire here in the bottom of the second as they lead at 5-0. A good piece of hitting there from Robbins. Comes away with an RBI. 6th hit of the game for Scotts Hill and a 5-0 lead. That first pitch, that misses high for ball 1. Here to Walker Aston. Grounded out in his first at bat. Robbins takes second base easily. Next pitch, fouled off the fist down the right field line. 1-1 the count. Here's a 1-1. This one is sent into right field. He'll make the catch. Tagging up is Reed. He will score a sacrifice fly, and Scotts Hill leads it 6-0. Runner on second base. 2 gone now. Or just 1 out, excuse me. Brings up Webb White. Doubled in his first at bat in the first inning. Facing Williams here for the first time. First pitch. Lined in the left field and threw a base hit. Robbins, he's going to round third. Here comes a relay. And no throw. He will score. Scotts Hill now up 7-0. So the hit party continues for Scotts Hill. 6 different guys with RBIs in this game. Now brings up Grayson Jones. Led off first inning. His RBI single into right. First pitch is in there from Williams for strike one. Next pitch in the dirt for ball one. 1-1 the count. Here's a 1-1. Misses low. 2-1 the count. And next pitch misses. 3-1 now the count. Next pitch. This one's sent in the air in the center. Daniels coming in. He will make the catch. And that will be the second out of the inning. 2 gone here in the bottom of the second. Brings up Easton Thompson. Hit into a fielder's choice and was thrown out at second to end the first inning. And a pickoff attempt down the first, and going nowhere is White, as that one didn't get further enough away to try to go to second base. Next pitch ripped down the left field line, but foul. 0-1 the count now to Thompson. Another takes a look over there. White resets himself. Next pitch misses in. 1-1 the count. Here's a 1-1. And that one is fouled back. 1-2 now the count. Williams tries to get out of this inning where Scott Hill has put up a ton of runs. One, two, misses away. Deuces on the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Two. That's on the outside corner for strike 3, and that one will end the inning. Scotts Hill with 6 runs in the bottom of the second. Leads 7-0 as we go to the top of the third next on the X Sports Network.
Want to take the next steps in taking care of your health? Tennessee Valley Allergy Services can make your goals a reality. Their team of doctors, nurses, and medical professionals are dedicated to providing allergy care and treatment, such as drops and shots, to fit your exact needs. Their expert services are for anyone ages 2 and older. Whether you struggle with environmental or food allergies, they've got you covered. Discover a better you at Tennessee Valley Allergy Services, located right next to the Zaxby's in Lawrenceburg. Book online or call 931-325-0757 to schedule your appointment today.
Gifts and goodies galore await you at Miss Millie's in downtown Lawrenceburg. From brands you know and love, like E. Newton Jewelry and Tyler Diva Wash, to unique specialty gifts, you will find it all here. Whether you're looking for the perfect gift for someone you love or shopping for yourself, shopping local is the way to go. We have home goods, women's fashion and accessories, baby items, and lots of seasonal decorations. Our friendly staff will welcome you in, help you find what you need, and even package your gifts for you. Also, we can't forget to tell you about our popular bridal registry. Future brides can come and create their perfect registry with us. So stop by Miss Millie's today. We're located in the northeast corner of the square in downtown Lawrenceburg.
And welcome back here to Tom Cruise Fields. We go to the top of the third inning here in the Tennessee American Legion 15U state tournament. Scotts Hill leading Gallatin 7-0. Due up here for Gallatin post 17. The top of the third. 9-10-1 with Moore, Cruz, and Watson. Back on the mound, Taylor Lawler through 2 innings, no runs, off a hit, pair of walks, trio of strikeouts through 36 pitches. Pitch 37 misses high for ball 1. Moore started off as the pitcher for Gallatin, since moved to the field. Trying to start their comeback right now. Comes a 1-0. Off the end of the bat, slow roller over to Halter at third. Throw over to first is in time for the first out of the inning. 1 gone here in the top of the third. Now brings up Brody Cruz. Clutch hit yesterday during that 4-run 6th inning that tied the game up for Gallatin. First pitch here from Lawler. Swung on a miss for strike 1. The 0-1. This is high. 1-1 the count. Comes a 1-1. Swung on a miss for strike 2. Next pitch. This is low. 2-2 the count. Clip right, bringing us some homegrown watermelon and cantaloupe up here. Next pitch, slow looper right into the hands of White over at short, and that will be second out of the inning. 2 gone here in the top of the third inning. Brings us to the top of the order with Rylan Watson. Grounded out the third in his first at bat in the first inning. Next pitch here from Lawler. Nice little slider in there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Off the end of the bat. Slow roller over to Thompson at first. Flips over to Lawler in time, and that one will end the inning. First time today. 3 up, 3 down for Gallatin. As we go to the bottom of the third, Scotts Hill leading it through 7-0. That's next on the X Sports Network.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
A&M Medical is Lawrence County's newest medical clinic, specializing in urgent and primary care. Practitioners Andrea Bain and Meredith Hutton bring years of experience and compassion to keep you and your family healthy. A&M Medical features a separate well waiting room to meet your needs. Visit today and ask about A&M's weight loss program and telemedicine services. That's A&M Medical, located at 2367 Highway 43 South in Leoma, Tennessee.
A moment in real estate with my dad, Jeff Luke.
You know, I get asked a lot about what the market's going to do. How's the real estate market? I've been selling real estate for a long time. And nobody has a crystal ball. And you know what? When it's your time to buy or your time to sell, it really doesn't matter what the market's doing. It's your time, and you have to do something maybe. What makes a difference is the agents and the experience that go to work for you. We're Keller Williams Hood Company, located here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We can help.
Hood Company, powered by Keller Williams, the #1 name in real estate.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at Tom Cruise Field here in the Tennessee American Legion 15U state tournament. Scotts Hill leading Gallatin 7-0 as we go to the bottom of the third inning. 5-6-7 due up for Scotts Hill. Lawler, Halter, and Davis. Brent Williams back on the mound. It's 1 inning of work, 2 runs off 2 hits, strikeout, finished with 18 pitches coming in relief. First pitch here to Lawler, and fouled it down the right field line for strike 1. Lawler, who doubled and scored a run in his first at bat in the previous inning. Next pitch, that one is fouled down the right field line. 0-2 as Williams works ahead. Next pitch. He's swinging at everything as that one was at his eyeballs and still found a way to foul it away. Here's the 0-2. On the inside corner for strike 3 and the first out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts for Williams. One gone here in the bottom of the third brings up the third baseman and Reagan Halter. Struck out, but a wild pitch allowed him to get the first, which brought home a run. Then he eventually scored in the previous inning. First time facing Williams, who goes to work quickly. First pitch. This one's sent in the air in the center. Daniels makes the catch, and that will be the second out of the inning. Brings up Levi Davis. Tripled in the left center with an RBI and a run scored. Also in the second inning. 6 runs scored by Scotts Hill there. First pitch. This one's ripped right into the glove of the third baseman, and that one will end the inning. Back-to-back 3-up, 3-down innings from both sides. It's 7-0 Scotts Hill as we go to the top of the fourth. That's next on the X Sports Network.
Mac Brown has been providing photographic services for 55 years. During that time, Mac Brown photographers have photographed children, seniors, weddings, schools, musicians, and commercial businesses. The studio takes great pride in producing quality photographs and services for its many clients. While the studio has adapted as times have changed, their goal of providing excellent photography has remained constant. For more information or to schedule an appointment, visit their website at macbrownphoto.com or give them a call at 931-762-4263. Let the professionals at Mac Brown Photography turn your memories into treasures.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gain Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through life's obstacles. Jack Davis specializes in group insurance for businesses and institutions of all sizes. With coverage for life, accidents, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision, Jack Davis can customize a plan to meet every need. Now available Medicare plans for seniors. Contact Paige Davis at 931-492-9284 today for Medicare Supplement, Medicare Advantage, and prescription drug plan insurance. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987, call the team at Jack Davis Insurance today at 931-242-5225.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at Tom Cruise Field in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Here at the 15U Tennessee American Legion State Tournament. Scotts Hill leading Gallatin this elimination game. 7-0 as we go to the top of the fourth inning. Due up for Gallatin here in the top of the fourth. Heart of the order 2, 3, and 4 with Partlow, O'Neill, and Daniel. Taylor Lawler back on the mound here for Scotts Hill so far through 3 innings. Just 1 hit, no runs, pair of walks, trio strikeouts through 45 pitches so far. Much better day than what he had in that start against Columbia post-19 last night. Speaking of Columbia post-19, winner of this game will get them right after this. We'll have to beat them twice to win the state championship. First pitch, this one off the end of the bat. Slow roller to Hollowell. Flips over to first in time, and that will be the first out of the inning. 1 gone here in the top of the fourth. Now brings up Alex O'Neill, singled in his last at bat. Lone hit of the day here for Gallatin. Wind picking up a little bit, blowing out towards left. First pitch from Lawler. Slider misses low for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Swung on a miss for strike 1. 1-1 the count. The 1-1. Tapper back foul as Lawler working ahead again. 1-2. Next pitch. Just misses a bit high. 2-2 the count now. Two. And sent back foul again. 2-2 the count. Staying where it is off the 5th pitch of the at-bat. Two. That one's over his head, and we go to a rare full count for both pitching staffs in this one. Full count. Swung on a miss for strike 3 in the second out of the inning. 4th strikeout of the game for Lawler. 2 gone here in the top of the 4th. Brings up the cleanup hitter and Finn Daniel. Walked in his last at bat in the first inning. First pitch here from Lawler. Misses high for ball 1. 1-0. Foul back for strike one. 1-1 the count. 2 gone, nobody on. Here in the top of the 4th inning, 7-0 Scotts Hill lead. Next pitch. Tapper over to Lawler at the mound. Throws over to first, and Thompson can't pick it out. First error of the game for Scotts Hill. Puts a runner on first. 2 gone. Brings up Chasen Daniels, the catcher. Struck out in his last at bat in the 1st inning. Lawler not happy with himself after not being able to make the play over there first. First pitch. This is low for ball 1. Lawler loses his hat in the process again. One-0. This is high. 2-0 now the count. Two-0 on the outside corner with the fastball. Now 2-1. So 2-1. Misses in. 3-1 now the count. Wallace out to talk with Lawler now, see if he can calm him down a bit. Three-one. Line down the right field line, but foul, and the count will go full. Lawler got a strikeout in the last full count situation he faced. Next pitch. Over his head for ball 4. Third walk issued by Lawler in the game. 2 on, 2 gone. Now brings up Wrigley Daniels, the right fielder. Grounded out to second, his last at bat in the 2nd inning. First pitch. High for ball 1. One-up. Ground ball over to Thompson at first. He will step on the bag, and that one will end the inning. Gallatin strands 2 in the top of the 4th. It's a 7-0 Scotts Hill lead as we add to the bottom half of the inning. Next on the Exports Network.
Comprehensive care with a compassionate touch. That will always be the guarantee at Encompass Healthcare in Etheridge, Tennessee. Whether you're looking for primary or urgent care, x-ray services, or weight loss treatments, the team at Encompass is equipped to serve your needs today. The doors are open Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5 and from 8 to noon on Fridays. Make an appointment with providers Kendra Brown, Tori Cox, or Ellie Brown today. That's Encompass Healthcare, located on Highway 43 North in Etheridge, next door to Chapman Tire. Do you ever worry about having too much in the garage? What about where you're going to put the mower or your ATV? Or better yet, your mother-in-law? Look no further than Quality Storage Buildings located right next door to Flat Rock Cheese and More on the Minor Hill Highway in Pulaski, Tennessee. There you'll find the answer to your need in a compact or spacious metal building. Built by hand right at Flat Rock by some of the finest craftsmen around, there's a perfect building for everyone, including economy, utility, cabin, lofted or garage models, and even an animal shelter line. Buy or rent to own, see the different models at Flat Rock or on North Main Street in Ardmore and on Highway 43 South in Dunn. Call today 931-363-3603 or 931-201-2205.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back here to the American Legion Tennessee 15U State Tournament. As we go to the bottom of the fourth inning, Scotts Hill leading Gallatin 7-0. Due up for Scotts Hill, bottom of the order 8, 9, 10. Hollowell, Reed, and Robbins, all of which did some damage in their last at bat. Brent Williams back on the mound through 2 innings, 2 hits, 2 runs, no walks, and a pair of strikeouts. First pitch here to Hollowell misses for ball 1. It's 25 pitches. Williams has been in the strike zone, and Scotts Hill willing to swing. Speaking of Hollowell, ground ball over to Branscombe at first. He'll step on the bag, and that will be the first out of the inning. 1 gone here in the bottom of the fourth. Brings up the right fielder, and Jaden Reed was hit by a pitch. Eventually scored later in the inning. 6-run bottom of the second, is the difference between the two right now. Scotts Hill with 1 in the first and 6 in the second. First pitch here is in the dirt for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Swung on a miss for strike 1, and the big sweeping breaking ball. Almost a 12-6 curveball there from Williams. More like 11-6, but it's still pretty good. Here's a 1-1. And the dirt. 2-1 the count now. Wind now blowing out the dead center, about 5 to 10 miles an hour. Next pitch misses away. 3-1 the count. Next pitch misses low for ball 4. Just the first walk, second free pass issued by Gallatin pitching. Brings up the center fielder, Maddox Robbins. RBI single, scored a run in his previous at-bat in the second inning. This pitch here from Williams. Curveball misses away for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Off the fist. Over to short. He'll flip over to the second. And no throw over to first. And now we got 2 gone here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Brings us to the top of the order with Walker Aston. Aston 0 for 1. Ground out in the first. A sacrifice fly into right in the second. First pitch. And that's going to hit him. And he will head to first base. 2 on, 2 gone here in the bottom of the fourth. Now brings up Webb White. Now 2 hit by pitches and a walk, 3 free passes issued by Gallatin pitching. White, who's had a good day so far, doubled and scored in the first, RBI single in the second. Third at bat. More runners on base for him again. Didn't play yesterday, has made an impact already today. First pitch, ground ball up the middle. Fielded, flipped over to second, and they say he's off the back. So everyone's safe and now loads the bases for the last guy you want to load the bases for, and Grayson Jones. Second error against Gallatin. Jones 1 for 2, RBI single in the first and flew out the center in the second. First pitch here from Williams on the outside corner for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. High and in, 1-1 the count. Here's a 1-1. Lined in the left field and through for a base hit. 1 run is in. Aston rounding third. Here comes a relay. It won't be in time. And a 2-out, 2-run single from Grayson Jones makes it a 9-0 lead here on the bottom of the fourth. Good piece of opposite field hitting. Making now 3 RBIs in the game for Jones. 3 RBIs against Gallatin yesterday. Doing the same again today. Brings up Easton Thompson. 0 for 2. Hit into a fielder's choice in the first and struck out looking in the second. First pitch. Ripped down the left field line. And just a bit foul for strike 1. What I mean by just a bit, maybe a foot or half a foot. It didn't miss by much. Scotts Hill team can definitely swing the bats. Here's the 0-1. High, 1-1 the count. On the outside corner for strike 2. One, 2. And the dirt. Deuces on the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Two. And the dirt for ball 3. Full count down to Thompson. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Next pitch. Thompson sends this one in the shallow center. Could be trouble. Daniels comes in, makes a catch, and that one will end the inning. Scotts Hill adds 2 in the bottom of the fourth. Lead at 9-0 as we go to the top of the fifth. That's next on the Exports Network.
State Line Garage Doors, owned and operated by Justin Gobble, is your trusted local expert in garage door services. Based in Lawrence County, Tennessee, State Line Garage Doors is built on over a decade of hands-on experience, providing reliable repairs, replacements, and installations for all types of garage doors, residential and commercial. They proudly serve our community and the surrounding areas. When you work with State Line Garage Doors, you're not just another job, you're part of our community. Their commitment to quality, transparency, and craftsmanship is at the heart of what they do, and they offer free estimates. State Line Garage Doors. Reach out to discover the difference a company with local roots can make for your home and business.
What really matters during the ball game, we're at that point in the season where some are just beginning, Some have already ended, and others are at that point where it's either win or go home. Depending on what your perspective is, it changes everything, doesn't it? In 2 Corinthians 4 and verse 18, we're reminded we don't look at the things that are seen, but at the things that are unseen. For the things that are seen are temporary, but the things that are unseen are eternal. Keep your focus, keep your perspective on the right things, the things of God, the eternal things. And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available in the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Top of the 5th here in the 15U Tennessee American Legion State Tournament. Gallatin trailing Scotts Hill 9-0. Here in the top of the 5th, Christian Branscombe at the plate. First pitch swung on and missed. Taylor Lawler from strike one. Branscombe 0 for 1 with a strikeout in his previous at-bat. Lawler threw 4 innings, no runs off a hit, trio of walks, 4 strikeouts. Next pitch fouled back as he is ahead 0-2. Right now it's 66 pitches, 40 strikes to 26 balls. Someone from Gallatin warming up down the left field line. They have a different pitcher coming up. Next pitch here from Lawler. Swung on a miss for strike 3. That's going to get away from the pitcher. Throw over to first will not happen, and Branscombe will get off with a leadoff strikeout, drop third strike. First strikeout of the game for Lawler, but unfortunately puts a runner at first base with nobody out. Beautiful evening here at Tom Cruise Field. All the clouds that could be in the sky have encircled us, but not over the field. It is pretty warm, though, low 90s. You know, it probably feels way worse than that, but it's just low 90s. Brings up the opposing pitcher in Brent Williams. First pitch. Ground ball down the left field line, but foul for strike 1. Williams has struck out looking his first at bat in the second inning. Here's the 0-1. Misses high. 1-1 the count. And 1-1. That's in the dirt. Get blocked by Wallace. Now it's 2-1. Two-one. This is away. 3-1 now the count. Next pitch here from Lawler. That misses for ball 4. So drop third strike. And a walk puts 2-1, nobody out here in the top of the 5th inning. Brings up Jonathan Moore. Started as the pitcher today. Ground out to third in his first at bat in the 3rd inning. Facing a Lawler here for the 2nd time. First pitch. Off the fist into the Gallatin dugout for strike 1. The 0-1. That's going to get away from Wallace. Everyone's going to advance up a bag. Pair of runners in scoring position. It's the second time in the game for Gallatin. One. It's in there for strike one or strike two. 1 and 2 now the count. One, two. Misses away. 2 and 2 the count. Next pitch high. Full count now here to Moore. Right on the inside corner for strike 3, and that's the first out of the inning. 6th strikeout of the game for Lawler. 1 gone with runners on 2nd and 3rd here in the top of the 5th. Brings up Brody Cruz. They pop up to short in his last at bat. First pitch. That's going to get away from Wallace. Runner coming down. And will not happen. He will score, and Gallatin gets their first run. They're making 9-1. So no shutout here tonight. 9-1 the lead. Now with the runner on 3rd and 1 out. And that one, a grounder over to Hollowell at 2nd. Run will score. He'll throw over to 1st in time. It's a 2nd out of the inning, and Gallatin makes it a 9-2 game. So the Patriots put a pair of runs on the board. The top of the 5th, nobody on, 2 out. Brings us to the top of the order in Rylan Watson. That first pitch misses for ball 1. Next pitch misses. 2-0 now the count. Here's a 2-0. That misses. Now it's 3-0. Yeah, it's in there for strike 1. Sent back foul, and the count will go full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Lawler now at 86 pitches here through 4 2/3. Next pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3, and that one will end the inning. 2nd strikeouts for Lawler. Scottsdale leads Gallatin 9-2 as we go to the bottom half of the 5th. That's next on the X Sports Network.
Arts, crafts, stationery, journals, books, educational toys, wrapping paper, devotionals, greeting cards, and much more can all be found at Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg. Shop local to find the perfect gift or have a custom gift basket made for just the right occasion. Paper and Thread has a party room now available for birthdays, classes, and so much more. We could go on and on about all the neat things you'll find at Paper and Thread, but you just need to hop in your car and head down there. 106 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg is where you'll find them and discover what makes Paper and Thread awesome. That's Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg, 106 North Military Avenue, just north of the square.
If you're looking for a company that can do it all when it comes to building, look no further than Tennessee Properties. From new home builds to remodels and commercial projects, our contractors work hard to give your space a new life from planning to finishing touches. Whether it's new interiors or dirt work, they see your big picture without forgetting the small details. In the market for a new home, they partnered with Freeman Development to bring new homes to the Oak Hill subdivision of Lawrenceburg. That's Tennessee Properties, licensed and insured. Call today or visit Tennessee.com.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at Tom Cruise Field, Lawrenceburg, Tennessee, for the Tennessee American Legion 15U state tournament. In this elimination game, Scotts Hill leads Gallatin 9-2 as we go to the bottom half of the inning. Do it for Scotts Hill will be 5-6-7 with Lawler, Halter, and Davis. New pitcher into the game for Gallatin will be Rylan Watson. Comes in for Brent Williams. Did a good job in relief, giving up 4 runs off 3 hits, a walk, pair of strikeouts through just 44 pitches. Came in a pretty tough situation and did the best that he could to limit the damage. So it's a 9-2 lead here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Lawler due up 1 for 2, doubled and scored in the second, struck out looking in the third. First pitch. This one hit hard down the left field line and ricochets in the bullpen and out for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Misses away. 1-1 the count. Next pitch. Curveball misses away. Now it's 2-1. This one off the end of the bats in the shallow left. Could be trouble, and it is. And Lawler will pick up his second hit of the game. The leadoff single in the left. 9th hit of the game for Scotts Hill. Brings up Levi Davis, the left fielder. Reached via a strikeout wild pitch and scored in the second. And flew out into center in the third. 0 for 2 in the game. Pickoff attempt over at first, not in time. Next pitch. That one's in there for strike 1. Throw trying to get Lawler the second. Lawler deflects it into left field, but comes away with the stolen base. It's a runner in scoring position here for Scotts Hill. Runner on second, nobody out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Here's the 0-1. This is away, 1-1 the count. One. And misses away. 2-1 the count. Next pitch. Foul back, and it's 2-2. So it is Reagan Halter at the plate, not Levi Davis. Two. Swung on a miss for strike 3 in the first out of the inning. One gone here in the bottom of the 5th. Now brings up Levi Davis, 1 for 2. RBI triple, scored in the 2nd, and hit a liner right into the glove of the third baseman in the 3rd. It's an absolute rocket. Unfortunately, someone was standing there with their glove ready to catch it. First pitch. This is low for ball 1. That next pitch, that's going to get away. Ball 2. There's a 2-0. Misses high. That's 3-0. The 3-0 from Watson. Davis swinging, fouls that one away. 3-1. Feeling the Scotts Hill team got the green light no matter what the count is. And curveball misses away for ball 4. Runners on the corners with 1 out. Brings up Caden Hollowell. RBI infield single, scored in the 2nd, and a ground out to first in the 4th. Pickoff attempt over at first, not in time. Next pitch on the outside corner for strike 1, and the runner will advance to second base easily. The 0-1, and that's going to get away from him, and that's going to take off. Coming down to score is Lawler to make it 10-2. Now the runner on third. 8-run lead here for Scotts Hill in the bottom of the 5th inning. Here's a 1-1. It's in the dirt. 2-1 now the count. And he balks, and that will bring home run number 11. So a 2-1 count here to Hollowell. Pitch. Ground ball. Sent back over to Watson. Throws over to first in time for the second out of the inning. 2 gone in the bottom of the 5th. Brings up Jaden Reed. Got on base safely twice. A hit by pitch in the second. A walk in the fourth. No official at bat so far. First pitch here. Ground ball down the left field line, but foul for strike one. Here's the 0-1. Curveball on the outside corner. 0-2 the count. Oh, 2. Misses away. Now it's 1-2. There's a 1-2. Sent in the air into shallow left. Shortstop goes back, makes the catch, and that one will end the inning. 2 runs from Scotts Hill in the bottom of the 5th. They lead 11-2 as we go to the top of the 6th next on the Exports Network.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
LUS is committed to our customers, from providing and maintaining energy-efficient utility services to friendly, helpful customer service. LUS is there. At LUS, we're always challenging everything we know, every day. We strive to improve efficiency and reliability while focusing on our responsibility to our customers and the community. It's our promise to provide dependable service to our customers every time. Because we don't just work in Lawrence County, we live here too.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
There's no job too big or too small for Gonzalez Lawn and Landscapes. Owner Chris Gonzalez works hard to make your commercial or residential properties one of the neighbors will envy. You won't find a lower price anywhere else, and that's a guarantee. We offer mowing, landscape removal, small construction jobs, and more. Our team is licensed and insured to ensure the best work for Lawrence County and surrounding areas. Your satisfaction is our goal. We won't leave until you're happy. Call today to set up a free quote.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back here to Tom Cruise Field, Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Top of the 6th inning here in this 15U Tennessee American Legion State Tournament. Elimination game with Scotts Hill leading Gallatin 11-2. Due up for Gallatin 2-3-4 with Partlow, O'Neill, and Daniel. New pitcher into the game for Scotts Hill will be Levi Davis. First pitch is in there for strike one. Comes in for Taylor Lawler. Through 5 innings, gave up 2 runs off a hit, 4 walks, and 7 strikeouts. Next pitch from Davis misses, 1-1. Partlow 0 for 1, walked in the first and grounded out 2 second in the fourth. 1-1. That misses low and in. 2-1 now the count. The 2-1. Misses in. 3-1 now the count. Next pitch here from Davis. And one hops it in there and a leadoff walk. Fifth walk issued by Scotts Hill pitching. Brings up Alex O'Neill, 1 for 2 as a lone hit of the game for Gallatin. Did that in the first inning and struck out in the fourth. Davis steps off realizing, and they're going to call a balk there as he was in about to start his windup, then stepped back realizing he should have been in the stretch. There's a runner to second base. First pitch to O'Neill, high for ball 1. One up. In there for strike 1. 1-1 the count. That is in there. Nice little slider for strike 2. Head of O'Neill, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Next pitch. Just misses low. 2-2 the count. Two. Slider. Grounder over to short. Throw over to first. And pulls him off the bag. Can't complete the tag. And now we got runners in the corners with nobody out in here in the top of the 6th. Second error by Scotts Hill. Brings up Finn Daniel, the center fielder. Walked in the first, reached for an error in the 4th. First pitch. Sent back foul for strike 1 as the runner took off. He'll have to go back to first. We got a pickoff over at first base. Really good job there by Davis to pick him off. Caught everyone off guard, including me. Now we got one gone here in the top of the 6th inning. The next pitch is in there. 0-2 now the count here to Daniel. Ground ball sent up the middle and through for a base hit. Finn Daniel with an RBI single. That will make it 11-3 here in the top of the 6th inning. Good piece of hitting there to send it up the middle. Second hit of the game for Gallatin results in their 3rd run. Jason Daniels, the catcher, due up now, 0 for 1 in the game. Struck out in the 1st and walked in the 4th. First pitch misses for ball 1. One up. Ground ball right back to Davis. Flips over to second. Throw over to first is in time, and that one will end the inning. 1-4-3 double play. Gallatin does get a run in the top of the 6th. It's 11-3. So go to the bottom half of the inning. That is next on the X Sports Network.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Good Works at Home, formerly known as the Summit at Home, is a licensed non-skilled agency dedicated to helping you maintain your independence at home for as long as possible. Our compassionate and caring staff provide support in various areas, including dressing, bathing, personal hygiene, transportation, cleaning, and companionship. Please call our office about services, payment options, and long-term care policies at 931-762-2310. We look forward to assisting you with keeping your independence longer.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back to the 15U Tennessee American Legion State Baseball Tournament. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning with Scotts Hill leading Gallatin 11-3. New pitcher into the game for Gallatin will be Brody Cruz. He gets 10, 1, and 2 with Robbins, Aston, and White. Comes in for Rylan Watson through an inning. Gave up a pair of runs off a hit, a walk, a strikeout through 22 pitches. Maddox Robbins, 1 for 2 in the game. RBI single and a run scored. Hit into a fielder's choice and scored in the 4th. First pitch here. This one swung on and missed for strike 1. Winner gets Columbia later at around 7:30. Could be a little bit behind, but not terribly behind. Here's the 0-1. On the outside corner for strike 2. The 0-2. Popped up, but out of play. Still an 0-2 count. Here's the 0-2. And sent back foul as Robbins barely got a piece of it to keep it alive. The 0-2. This one is a looping line drive right at the shortstop. He makes a catch, and that will be the first out of the inning. One gone in the bottom of the 6th brings us to the top of the order with Walker Aston. 0 for 1, ground out in the 1st, sacrifice fly in the 2nd, hit by a pitch in the 4th. First pitch here from Cruz. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Next pitch. Two and 0, I guess. Comes a 2-0. And the dirt for ball 3. It's a 3-0. High breaking ball. That misses for ball 4. Aston on after a first pitch walk, just the third walk issued by Gallatin pitching. Brings up Webb White, 2 for 3 in the game, double, single, RBI, and reach via an error in the 4th. And ball called here against Cruz. Sent Aston over the second base. First pitch here. That misses away for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. And misses away. 2-0 the count. Runner will take off for third. The throw. Get backhand by Wrigley Daniels to keep it in front of him. This pitch misses. That will make it 3-0. Comes a 3-0. And misses away for ball 4. Aston taking off for home. He will score. And that will make it a 12-3 lead. And now the throw to first. And that will allow White to take off for second. A whole bunch of errors there. And now the walk-off run standing at second base for Grayson Jones. 2 for 3, RBI singles in the first and fourth. A fly out the center in the second. 3 RBIs in the game. Can walk it off with a base hit here and a run scored. It's a pitch here for Cruz. Misses in for ball 1. One up. Popped up into shallow left. Left fielder will make the catch. And nobody there at second for a potential double play. as White took off halfway between second and third. So 2 gone, and that will bring up Easton Thompson 0 for 3, reaching the fielder's choice in the first, struck out in the second, flew out the center in the fourth. First pitch. This is high for ball 1. Runner takes off for third, and it's a foul ball, and he'll have to go back to second base. Comes the 1-1. High, and that one gets away from the catcher. And that will send White to third. The run rule run now 90 feet away with 2 outs. 2-1 is the count. Two-one. High curveball. 3-1 now the count. The 3-1. Ground ball. Slow roller here to Daniels at third. The throw over to first will be in time, and that one will end the inning. So Scotts Hill adds a run in the bottom of the 6th to lead at 12-3 and try to close it out in the top of the 7th. That's next on the Exports Network.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
For high school athletes, every game counts. You push your limits and you chase your dreams. But when injury strikes, you need more than just recovery. At Southern Tennessee Orthopedics, we're here to get you back in the game faster and stronger. From cutting-edge treatments to personalized and compassionate care, we're here for your every move. Our specialized team of experts encompass decades of experience in sports-related injuries. Dr. Paul Thomas, Melanie Durham, and Julie Marcus offer the most comprehensive care from diagnosis to recovery. With advanced treatment,
Go to the top of the 7th inning here in the Tennessee 15U American Legion State Tournament. Final chance here for Gallatin as they trail Scotts Hill 12-3. Wrigley Daniels' first pitch is lined right at Hollowell, the second baseman. Just like that, it's the first out of the inning. Brings up Christian Branscombe 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Did reach off the wild pitch in the 5th and score. Levi Davis back on the mound, inning in the 3rd. A run off a hit, a walk. 16 pitches. First pitch here. That one gets away for ball 1. Try to flip it back to the home plate umpire, and because of the sun, he couldn't see it. Here's a 1-up. Foul back, 1-1 the count. A 1-1. 1-up's in the dirt. Now it's 2-1. Next pitch. That's thrown behind him to make it 3-1. In there for strike 2. Full count down. Full count offering. Chopper. Sent over the short. Good play by White. Throws over to first. And will get away from Thompson. Third error by Scotts Hill. Brings up Brent Williams. 0 for 1. Strike out the second. Walked and scored in the 5th. Time called here by Williams. Or a balk called, actually. So Branscombe to second base. Another balk. We've had a few of those here in this first game. First pitch. Liner, but foul down the right field line for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. This is low. 1-1 the count. Here's a 1-1. It's in there for strike 2. One, two. On the inside corner for strike 3 in the second out of the inning. First strikeout of the game for Davis, 8th by Scotts Hill pitching. Final chance here is Jonathan Moore, 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout. First time facing Davis. First pitch. In there for strike 1. The 0-1 in the dirt. 1-1 now the count. One. Swung on and missed for strike 2. A 1-2. High. Deuces on the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Two. On the inside corner for strike 3, and that one will do it. Scotts Hill will advance to the state tournament championship game as they have knocked off Gallatin 12-3. Now face off with Columbia Post 19. That game will be coming up in about a half an hour at 7:45. But for now, for Hayden Burks, I'm AJ Good. We will see you guys in about 30 minutes.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.